Second full count for Suarez today. And a rocket out to left field. Back toward the wall. It's out of here. Francisco Alvarez ties the game with a line drive home run. 11 for the year, 5 in his last 9 games, and we're even at 1.
Is that a changeup in the middle of the plate?
I thought that Realmuto set up inside. I thought he didn't get it. He put it right down the middle. He wanted the fastball in. That's what I felt, Ron.
Hard to tell.
12th home run Suarez has allowed this year. He's usually very good at preventing home runs, but that was just a bolt off the bat of Alvarez. It was a cutter.
Okay, there we go.
Right, well, that's supposed to be a fastball, and it didn't cut.
And he hit it 114 miles an hour.
No, I wanted to look at it right here. Oh, yeah, there is this rotation, and you can see it did absolutely nothing.
Boy, it almost put a hole in this guy's chest.
You don't want to be trying to catch that. Second home run in the series for Alvarez, and here's Luisangel Acuna, and he drives one out to left field. Back goes Wilson. He takes a look, and it's out of here. Luisangel Acuna with his 3rd home run in his first 24 big league at bats, and the Mets go in front 2-1. The bottom of the Mets order, Alvarez and Acuna going deep in the second inning to put the Mets in front.
Boy, is he making a statement.
He's accomplished quite a bit in a very short period of time. Been in the big leagues a little over a week.
Curveball here, and you can see around mid-thigh, and he's got some pop. 3 home runs.
They're playing right behind Marte in the shift, so Marte can't get a huge lead off second. And Nimmo pokes one over the head of Turner. Base hit. Here comes Marte to score, and the Mets take the lead. Brandon Nimmo goes the other way to drive in the go-ahead run, and it's 3-2 New York.
Slider in the back door, off the end of the bat. He kept that shoulder in.
Almost down to a knee.
And that big lead off with Pete, that enables him to advance to 3rd. So the Mets have another big run out there to pick up.
Mets have been 0 for their previous 14 with runners in scoring position. So Kerkering working back-to-back days, not nearly as sharp today, and the Mets take advantage.
And Pete knew all from the get-go that that ball wasn't going to be caught.
Nimmo is 86th run batted in, 1 behind Alonso for the club lead.
And that's a big one.
Taylor fouls off a fastball in the bottom of the 6th in Miami. 1-2 from Kerkering, and it's lofted toward left center field. Breaking on the ball is Rojas. He won't get there. Neither will Wilson, and 2 runs will score. Alvarez into second base with a 2-run fly ball double, and the Mets lead it 5-2. A perfectly placed fly ball that fell in between Wilson and Rojas, and the Mets have scored 3 in the 7th to take a 5-2 lead.
Out in front, he got fooled, let go with one hand, not even a full swing. And he just hit it where they ain't. Made contact.
We talk all the time about how center fielders play to the opposite field, and that cost the Phillies there. Rojas couldn't get close to it. Wilson's dive came up well short, and Alvarez has a 3 RBI day, and the Mets have a 3-run lead. 5-2 in the 7th. Call to the bullpen brought to you by Nissan. We'll be right back. 2 out. And Pete takes a fastball upstairs, a ball and a strike. Acuna at second, or Iglesias at second, Marte at first, and Pete pops one up into shallow center. Long run in for Stevenson. Out goes Stott. Stevenson drops for a base hit. Iglesias scores.
Oh, wow.
Stevenson and Stott stared at each other, and the ball fell in. It's an RBI hit for Alonso to make it 6-3 New York.
I got it. You take it. I got to believe that Stevenson had to call off Stott here because he pulled off. He had it. Top of your screen. Watch. He's got it. And he pulls out. Wow. I'm not seeing any he's not calling for it. So the Mets get a gift run, and here's Nimmo trying to cash in further. He hits a curveball on the ground to Stott. It makes the flip for the force that ends the inning, but the Mets get an insurance run. Alonso getting on for a 5th time, drives it in, and it's 6-3 New York going to the 9th. Edwin behind 3-1, and Schwarber swings at his first slider, 3-2. And a good one. Wow, that's a goody call.
Stevenson gets set to run. 3-2 to Schwarber. Got him looking. Side retired. Asked to get 4 outs. Diaz gets the first. 5-3 New York in the 8th. With 3 hits. 1-2. Struck him out. Got him with a slider. 2 men down.
Oh, what a beautiful pitch. Just enough taken off, down out of the strike zone.
And so the Phillies are down to their final out with Alec Bohm coming up. 0 for 3 today. And a ground ball slowly hit, cut off by Iglesias. The throw in time, and the ball game is over. Edwin Diaz with the 4-out save. The Mets take the lead with a 3-run 7th. Brandon Nimmo with the go-ahead hit. The Mets have taken 2 of the first 3 in this series with the Phillies. They've won 17 of their last 22. And they defeat the Phillies today 6-3.
Well, Manaea again pitching like an ace, and a much-deserved 12th win on the season. The hitting star today is that man right there, Mr. Alvarez, with his back to you with 3 RBI. Solo home run early that got the Mets on the board in the 2nd, and then got that soft little double to left center field. The key hit in the ball game, the 2-run double in the 7th.
4 RBIs in the 7th and 8th inning with 2 outs, and it's win day when Manaea takes the hill. They're 16-3, the Mets, in his last 19 starts.
Mets did it with Thunder, with Alvarez and Acuna homering. They did it with the soft stuff with Nimmo and Alvarez and Alonso getting less than hard hit base hits to drive in runs, and with solid pitching they defeat the Phillies 6-3, and they can win the series if they can beat the Phillies tomorrow night.
That one's hit well. Out to left field. Wilson's going back, and it is gone. Over the miniature apple in left field. Alvarez, he's very excited. It's a 1-1 game. He's now hit in 4 straight games. Well, he had 2 home runs last week against the Phils, and he's got one here.
Yeah, Rangers slowed him down with a curveball, 3-1. He comes back with a fastball here, and Alvarez takes care of it.
Luisangel Acuna. How about this? Out to deep left field. It's gone. Already his third home run in the big leagues. He had 7 in AAA. It's a 2-1 ball game. So much for not having Lindor.
I mean, is he sitting first pitch curveball? It's not like Rangers falling into any type of patterns, but boy, he gets that one to his liking and way out to left.
No, he's hit in 4 of his last 5 games, and they're not sure when they're getting Lindor back. That one's looped out to left center field. It's going to drop for a hit, and the Mets are going to take the lead. Alonso's going to third. The throw will go to second, and it's 3-2 New York.
Kerkering's been so good, but those leadoff walks will come back to bite you.
Well, that and the fact that he hit somebody for the 2nd consecutive game, too.
Not a terrible pitch. Nimmo goes down and gets it. A smart play there by Wilson to get this ball back into second base. He goes to third base. First of all, Alonso's going to beat it. Secondly, Nimmo was following and would have ended up at second base. So now you still have the double play in order.
Yeah, with time. Floats that one out to left center field. Long run for everybody involved. It's going to drop for a hit, and 2 runs will score. Alvarez to second with a 2-run double. It's 5-2 New York. And wow, that was up there for a long time. Basically no man's land between Rojas and Wilson.
Bermuda Triangle. That ball, you're right, it is in the air for a long time, but just hit in the perfect location. Just one arms this one out to left center.
Rob Thompson's coming out. That's going to be it. And a pitching change. It's our Nissan call to the pen. Buckle up for an epic test drive at the Nissan Thrill of the Summer sales event. Alvarado coming in to try to get the last out. I'll hang with him. Fly ball center field. It's not deep. Long run in for Stevenson. Long run for Stott, and it drops between the 2. Another run will score as the miscommunication leads to a bloop single for Alonso. It's 6-3 Mets. In some ways, it's like the ball to left center, where I don't know if anybody could have gotten that.
I don't know.
Somebody could have.
Yeah, I don't know if the big swing here by Alonso had Stevenson retreating, but you also have 2 guys that are not accustomed to playing together. Not used to that communication factor.
So first and third with 2 outs. It's 6-3 Mets, and Nimmo bounces one to second. Stott's got it, flips to Turner covering, and the inning is over. He's in this kind of mode. Well, until he drops that on you, you're feeling pretty good. Sometimes I wonder why he doesn't throw that pitch more.
Case in point, last weekend when he faced JT. Had gotten bone with one earlier in that game and then stuck with all heaters at JT. Game winner.
3 balls, 2 strikes. There goes Stevenson. And a called strike 3. 99 on the inside part of the plate. And the inning is over. Phillies get 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's a 5-3 ball game. Phillies down 2. And now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts for Diaz.
Slider, just the bottom falling out of it. And he hides the ball so well, doesn't he?
So now 2 outs. Alec Bohm is 0 for 3. Ground ball left side. Vientos cuts it off, or Iglesias cuts it off, throws to first in time, and the ball game is over. And the Phillies will have to wait one more day to clinch the National League East, as the Mets win it today by a final score of 6-3. So much anticipation coming into today's ball game that the Phillies would just put it away. But now they'll have to wait until Sunday night to try to take care of business. Sean Manaea is our Chevrolet player of the game. 7 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. He ties his career high for 12th win of the season. He was really good. Our Toyota Camry turning point. Well, this is the 7th inning for the Mets. A little floater from Nimmo.
Well, it started off with a walk and then a hit batter and then a floater there, and then this ball from Alvarez hit into no man's land. Wilson can't get there. Rojas can't get there. That played it a couple more. He's excited. That was your Toyota Camry turning point.